Good morning, everyone. This is Gail Dudley with your news in motion. Today is Monday, July the 26th, 2021. So today is Monday. Come on in the room, people. Let me know how you enjoyed your weekend. Just come on in the room, giving a shout out to everyone. Hopefully, you had a great weekend and you are here to get the weekend recap of news in motion. So come on in the room, people. Come on in the room. I see you, Diane Ladybug. Good morning, girl. Good morning. Good morning to you. Let me know what you did this weekend. Good morning, Cherie. Good morning. Good morning to you. Let me know what you did this weekend as well. So much was going on this weekend in and around. And then we had the Olympics. Good morning to my sister, Patricia Laus. Good morning, Stephanie Burbridge Hogg. Good morning to you. Good morning, y'all. Not playing this morning. Come on up in here, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good morning, Felicia Williams. Good morning. Good morning, Lori Wallace. Good morning to you. You put together new shelves. I saw, Diane, your Facebook wall where you had some stuff in the middle of the floor. I said, oh, she must be putting something together. Good morning, Regina Short. Good morning, Kenny Stanley. Good morning to you. Good morning, Julie Bryce. Girl, how's that home going? Good morning, Latrice Jones. Good morning to all of you. Good morning. Y'all, we have a lot of news. Good morning, Jeffrey Allen James. You said you will be rocking your t-shirt today. Yes, 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 yes. Good morning, Judy Neal. Good morning. For those of you, we did send out some t-shirts. We were still missing some sizes. So if you did not get those this weekend, that's because we're still waiting on some sizes. And again, for those who have the wording, who want the wording on the front, those will not come out until September. If you want your money back in the meantime, until those come out, just let us know. Again, please hear me. Please hear me. We don't check the email all the time. We don't, because they're all working and I don't check it. I may check it today. I'm a little reluctant on what they're sharing with me of some of the comments in the email. And I feel I probably need to check them so that I can respond based upon what I've read. But the t-shirts are going out. We're looking at another vendor. We're looking at a new system. We thought we could do old school way. Y'all really want the merch. And first of all, I'm excited about that, which means old school way doesn't work. So we're still trying to flush it out. Just be patient with us, y'all. Just give us grace. Just give us grace. But you'll get them. You'll get them. I'm glad, Julie. Good morning, Yvonne. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning to my biological brother. Good morning, Dr. Kim Carter. Good morning, Tony Smith. Good morning, Kim Edmonds. And good morning, Tracy Burrs. Now, listen, I'm trying to give y'all all the energy I can. But as my brother and sister will tell you, the two of them, along with my youngest sister, my oldest sister, she's not hanging out with us. But we did this even in the 2016 Olympics. We will get on a group chat just with the siblings and we will be shouting, screaming, texting, emojis, whatever else during the Olympics. I kept telling them good night last night, but they kept texting me. So this is talking about didn't go to sleep till about 12:30, 1:45, and I'm up at 4. So look. And no, she's not paying me, but I'm gonna tell y'all sister something. Y'all, there's this product. No, she ain't paying me, but maybe she will if she sees this video. So when I put it up on Twitter, y'all just share the heck out of it and tag her too. Listen, y'all, Rihanna has a skincare line, a makeup line, all that. This chick, and I bought this just thinking, yeah, okay. This is Fenty Skin. This really is a Fenty Skin. And this is called Flash Snap, where you're supposed to put like it under your eyes. And then there was this metal thing. I can't believe I'm doing this on live thing. There's this metal thing that you roll underneath it. Y'all, the puffiness. Sometimes I think stuff is hype. I was up there looking in the mirror this morning going, oh, that doesn't look good because I didn't get any sleep. And so I said, oh, I bought this. Let me see if it works. This works. Rihanna, this works. And if you want me to do a commercial for you, Rihanna, just let me know. We can talk after the show. But y'all, this stuff works. I said, oh, shoot, this hooks up. So I said, I had to tell all my sisters on here who view News in Motion, you want to check this out. I don't remember what I paid for it. I've had it for, I don't know, a couple months, but this stuff works. First time using it. It works. All right, y'all, we got a show for you this morning, and we're so excited. The weekend recap is just on fire. Just hang tight, it's coming. But before we get that, good morning, Jakithia. But before we get there, y'all know what we do. We got to get this party started. So, y'all, let's start with our quote. I thought since it was Olympic time, I had to go to a past Olympian. He's no longer with us, but I wanted to show y'all this quote. Boom. We all have dreams, but in order to make dreams come into reality, it takes an awful lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline, and effort. And that's Jesse Owens, former American track and field athlete and four-time gold medalist. So that is the quote. And I think there's so much truth to that. But in order to make the dreams come into reality, it takes an awful lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline, and effort. Y'all, dedication, a lot of it, y'all. Determination, self-discipline, and effort. So that's the quote. All right, y'all, let's get to these Olympics. Gosh, there's so much going on with these Olympics. Bam. Listen, y'all, listen. First off, swimming is off the chain. I mean, it is seriously off the chain. Swimming is on. Swimming is on. You would think I was out there with them swimming, and I'm telling them, pull your stroke, because y'all know this is my sport. I used to race in this competitively, and I'm like, pull your stroke, keep kicking, kick harder. Don't take a breath every stroke. Wait every 4 to 5 strokes before you take your breath. So I'm yelling at the screen. And again, my siblings, we're all texting each other as we're going through this. But y'all, swimming is off the chain. Men's first gold medal for USA is Chase Class. Basketball epic fail for the USA. I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was. That was embarrassing. That's what it really was. It was straight up embarrassing. Y'all, they lost the first time in 17 years to France. Y'all, Naomi Osaka is back. She was out there kicking it with her tennis racket. Y'all, 2 golfers have now tested positive. So they can't fly in. So they have a replacement. Y'all, total medals so far for the USA are 12. 5 gold, 3 silver, and 4 bronze. I still can't figure out the schedule. All I know is that at 9:30, the swimming be off the chain. It be off the chain. Do we miss Michael Phelps? Maybe. Simone Manuel, some of y'all forgot about her. She slipped in last time and won that gold. Just so much is going on. Y'all, then, listen. Simone Biles, she's the bomb. She's the GOAT. She's the bomb. But I think there's so much hype. I think we have her under so much pressure. The other thing, she's so powerful that she's over flipping and over jumping. She was off the mat a few times yesterday. So let's pray for her before she comes back out here on Tuesday for the finals. So that's happening. But y'all, also with the Olympics, I want to share this picture right here. This is Becca Myers. And this image is from NDTV. And ESPN is reporting. Y'all, she's a deaf and blind swimmer, Becca Myers. She was denied her personal care assistance, which moved her to withdraw from the Tokyo Olympics. Yeah, she's 26. She was born with the syndrome and a rare genetic disorder. She has been deaf since birth and has progressively lost her sight. She is a 6-time medalist, winning 3 gold medals and a silver in the 2016 Rio Games, and a silver and bronze in London in 2012. Now, she requires an assistant to compete at the highest level and to compete day-to-day tasks. The reason I'm keeping her image up here, because I want y'all to see. I mean, you can just see her arms, her shoulders. You know she knows what she's doing. In a quote, she says, "It makes me really upset. I am a person with disabilities, and I don't feel safe going to Tokyo without my PCA. I shouldn't have to fear my safety in Tokyo because I have been denied my PCA. How can an organization that prides itself on celebrating athletes with disabilities do this to an athlete with disabilities. And again, I just want to leave her picture up here just for a moment. And this goes back to, did we do this too fast? Putting this out here in the midst of a pandemic and with everything that's going on. But yeah, this is what's happening. There were breastfeeding moms who chose not to go because they could not take their infants along with them, and many of them will be gone anywhere from 10 to 14 days. So there's a lot going on, and we understand COVID-19, we understand the pandemic. We really do. But these are some things that we need to discuss and talk about. And when we're talking about advocacy, this needs to be a part of what we're advocating about. Because here's some athletes who were not able to go for reasons outside of their control. Still, I don't know. Kim Evans said, all right, Coach Gail, look, I can talk about swimming all day long. Let me tell you. The girl, look, I'm going to just tell y'all this. Now, see, Kim Evans, you got me going. What's her name? Lewinsky? Is that her name? I'm trying to remember. When she was doing the freestyle, when she was hitting that 400, I could see the woman from Australia coming up. But see, the danger is, and she did this great in the beginning. When you are racing, again, remember, I've won all of my races, so I can talk about it. When you are racing, you want to stay in the middle going towards the wall, but when you flip and come back, you want to go off to the right or the left, depending upon who's on the side of you and where they are. And here are the reasons why. You're looking underwater. You're looking past your stroke. And when you move that stroke and you go to take that breath, and my breath is always to the right. When you pull that stroke and take a breath, you don't want to see where they are. And what she did, she started looking under the water. You could see her head was going down because she was trying to find where they were. When you go under the water like that, although your head still has to be above, but you can take the front part down and not get penalized. Because she went down, it makes it harder for you to pull that water. It makes it harder for you to do that. So she was losing momentum trying to find where they were. Your goal is the wall. Your goal is the wall. But she came in. It was very close. She came in at silver. But yeah, I was coaching. Yeah, I was, Kim. I was coaching. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. All right, y'all. Y'all don't want to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it. We have a physician coming tomorrow along with Jakithia, and I can't wait for that. It's going to be a special segment tomorrow. Y'all listen. Hey, now this is a joke. I hope it's not too soon. And I really can't tell jokes, so we'll see how this comes out. But listen, if you were denied being a part of a sorority or a fraternity, just call yourself the initiation. You can get in now. Why? Because I think, we got Delta, Lambda, Alpha, now Gamma. Just pick one. So we all a part of the sorority. It's just called the COVID-19 sorority. I'm like, what the heck? So Gamma has come in here too. And I decided I'm looking at, they're not in alphabetical order. They just went like, hey, Delta in the house, Gamma's in the house, Lambda's in the house. It's just going back and forth. I'm like, what is going on? Y'all, the 7-day average in the U.S. COVID cases surpasses 50,000 per day. Y'all, deaths are hovering around 270 per day. Now you may think, 270. That's a big number. Per day. That's a really big number per day. Kenya, are you on here? Yeah, that's a big number per day. Kenya scientists, are you on here? Y'all, so in 7 days, remember just last week I told y'all 30,000. So in 7 days, it has jumped 20,000 new cases a day. In 7 days, it has jumped 20,000. Y'all, in 48 states, the rate of new COVID-19 infections increased this past week. And in 34 of those states, the rate of new cases increased by more than 50%, which is why the Trump administration, former Surgeon General, and I had to put that out there, the Trump administration's former Surgeon General said in his quote, is spiraling out of control. And that will create more mutation due to the surge. Y'all, come on. Come on. I don't understand why people don't want to take care of themselves. I don't. So they're calling it the refusal. They're saying those who are refusing the vaccine is making it worse for everyone else. Now, I'm not hating on anybody. I'm giving you quotes. This is what Dr. Anthony Fauci warned on Sunday. He said that the coronavirus pandemic is now going in the wrong direction. He said in the United States, because too many Americans, are choosing not to get vaccinated. He goes on to say it is really a pandemic among the unvaccinated. He said, however, although it looks like it's becoming two Americas, two kinds of America, vaccinated and unvaccinated, the unvaccinated people are causing havoc on those of us who are vaccinated. Now, look. I did my due diligence free. Okay, free. I didn't get $100. I didn't get $200. I did get Krispy Kreme donut, but I don't really eat sugar, so I only took like a couple bites of that. I did go get some Dunkin' Donut coffee. I did that. I didn't get $1 million. I didn't get a full ride education. I went, rolled up my sleeve, and did it. Okay, now St. Jude is telling their workers, vaccine or fired. That they're coming down to it. Other hospitals are saying the same. You have universities saying, don't come back here if you're not vaccinated. Y'all, seriously, there's going to be an all-out war between the vaccinated and the unvaccinated. I'm not understanding this. I'm not understanding this. Now, they're talking about bringing back the mask. So don't throw your mask away. They said the fourth wave is now here. This is all coming from the CDC. Now, Arkansas, their governor is going forward, and now all of a sudden they're banning mask mandates. They're banning them. Who does that? Why are you banning masks? Why are you doing that? And other GOP lawmakers are moving to limit public health powers. They're taking away the public health powers from governors and from other health people within states. Are you a doctor? Did you study science? How are you going to speak into something? I honestly don't get this. I'm like, are we losing it? Did Corona hit the brain or what? What's happening? Y'all, frontline workers, if y'all watched any of the news, including Fox News over the weekend, frontline workers are saying, please, if you're not going to get vaccinated, stay home and wear a mask when you go out, if you have to go out. They're saying, please, you don't want to get vaccinated, cool, but stay at home. Just keep your home. Just stay home. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Chicago is close to bringing back all their restrictions. That's what Chicago is doing. And again, the Hill is reported, they were the first one to report after speaking with the World Health Organization, that there's now the Gamma variant. So that's what's happening. Y'all, that's a lot. Because they reached right back out to us and we said, yes, we have two videos we want to show you. The first one talks about the Delta variant. So take 48 seconds and watch this. Y'all, it's that simple. So many people were yelling out at Sha'Carri Richardson saying, rules are rules. Don't that apply to the health and life of people, rules being rules? I don't understand it. But I thought this testimony that was on the CDC site, and they sent this link to me directly again because of the audience we speak to, which I'm cool with it. They asked us to share this video. Stay tuned.
I'm getting vaccinated against COVID-19. Yes, there could be some mild short-term side effects from the vaccine. That's not going to stop me, and I'll tell you why. A little discomfort from a safe and effective vaccine is totally worth it to avoid serious problems COVID-19 disease can cause and to help get our lives back. Some people may have some pain in their arm where they get the shot, or tiredness, headache, or fever. These are no fun, but they go away for almost everyone in a day or two. These are normal signs that your body is building protection. If you have any more questions, visit the CDC website.
Y'all get the facts. Get the facts. Again, tomorrow we're doing a special segment on News in Motion. We're giving them pretty much the bulk of the entire time. If you have questions, send those in today. Do not put them on the thread, y'all. Please do not put them on the thread. Inbox us or email me or however to get us those questions so we can get them these questions no later than noon Eastern time today. So send whether you're excited about the vaccine or you're not excited about it, send us whatever questions you have, y'all. It is important to get the facts. It is important to get the facts. School is headed back into session in the next week or two, and already mask mandates are coming out for school children. Y'all, we just want our children to live a happy life, a joyful life. We want them to be able to learn without all the barriers that are going to come with that. Y'all, let's do our part. Again, I am here sharing the information and the partnership that we have, but I'm not telling you what to do. So stop with the hate mail. Seriously, it gets old. So I'm not telling you what to do, but I am saying, come on, y'all. You know, already there, you know, now Dr. Fauci yesterday talked about the booster. And he said, I guess it's inevitable. We're going to have to get the booster. But here's the thing. Why am I getting a booster if other people are still not going to get the vaccine? Because that means every 6 months I'm going to have to get something because of the people who are choosing not to. I agree with what's happening with Governor Newsom in California. Just stay home. Just stay home. You're going to just stay home. You don't want to do what you need to do. Stay home. Just stay home. What else can we do? What else can we do? This information came to me from Mike Nicholson on last week, and I meant to share it on Friday and was so into everything else we were talking about, I totally forgot. We want to talk about the NFL when it comes to the coronavirus. And this photo image is by Adrian Curiel on Unsplash, who she thanked us for putting it here on News in Motion. Y'all, the NFL has informed teams they could potentially forfeit a game due to the COVID-19 outbreak among non-vaccinated players, and players on both teams wouldn't get paid that week. You wouldn't get, now they're messing with your money. Maybe that'll change. There's a quote from Commissioner Roger Goodell that says, as we learned last year, we can play a full season if we maintain a firm commitment to adhering to our health and safety protocols and to making needed adjustments in response to changing conditioners. Again, this is Commissioner Roger Goodell, and this was obtained by the Associated Press. The league says more than half its team have COVID-19 vaccine rates greater than 80% of their players, and more than 75% of players are in the process of being vaccinated. Nearly all clubs have vaccinated 100% of their Tier 1 and Tier 2 staff, and teams have appropriate protocols set up for staffers who have not been vaccinated, consistent with the guidance given last April. So that is happening. Again, thanks, Mike Nicholson, for sending that bit of news our way. In addition to all of this, y'all, wildfires are burning like crazy. 85 wildfires are burning in 11 Western states amid drought and heat. Now, y'all, U.S., now hear me, U.S. braces for a heat wave to bring 5 to 10 degrees above average across most of the country this week. Heat is expected to last through most of this week. They're telling people to stay hydrated. So y'all, come on, stay hydrated, stay hydrated. They're saying if you cannot handle being outside in the heat, stay inside. They're saying that you dress coolly, but y'all, I'm just going to ask y'all, please keep it covered up. Please, we don't want to see all that. I don't want to see. I'm tired of seeing your butt cheeks, ladies, and no shorts. I really am. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I really don't. I really don't. But listen. They want you to stay cool. They're saying if you're going swimming, they said, now the water can be hot. I thought this was very interesting. Let me pull this up. Dallas News is reporting this. The water can be warm, especially if the pool is outside and in the sun, the heat is bearing down the water. They said when you get out, that really could create more of a burning than if you just didn't go to swim at all. They said because it's really not cooling you off because the water is not cool. It's warm because the sun is already brazing down upon it. So y'all stay hydrated, stay hydrated. If you normally walk outside, do it early in the morning, although they're saying the temperatures are going to stay the same throughout. I'm really concerned about tennis players out there, football players that are out there doing 2-a-days. Soccer players, tennis players, another one. Lacrosse players, cheerleaders. Listen, y'all stay hydrated. Do what you need to do to make sure you are being protected. And y'all, even those of us with brown skin, y'all use some sunscreen. Yeah, we need to use that. Use some sunscreen. I love the sun, and I ended up with that condition I shared with you all, the lithomatoid papillose, because I love to lay out in the sun when I'm on cruises and things like that, and I love to get like chocolate brown. Well, that ended up causing the skin condition, the cancer that I have. So I'm just telling you, please be mindful of that. Please, 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 please be mindful of that. Y'all, NPR is reporting that there's a record-breaking flooding in China has left over 1 million people displaced. That is happening. Now, y'all, not only do we have the coronavirus foolishness on airplanes, but the United Airlines this weekend, KNTV is reporting, was evacuated, y'all, ahead of a takeoff at San Francisco International Airport on Thursday after a teenager sent a picture of an airsoft gun to other passengers on board via airdrop. You know, iPhone has this feature that allows you sharing between other Apple products, and he just went wow and just, you know, whatever. KNTV reported as the flight was headed for Orlando, was getting ready to leave the gate, several passengers received a photo of a realistic-looking toy gun, sparking alarm. Everyone on the aircraft was forced to deboard, it should say deplane, and go through security screening the second time. The teen was not allowed back on the flight. Come on, really? Really? I mean, I just kept thinking, what if that plane was up there and they started getting these alerts on their phone? That ain't okay, y'all. That ain't okay. That's not okay. I hope he's off the flight for good. Don't come back. Don't come back. Y'all, civil rights activist Robert Moses died at 86. And the Daily Beast, this is courtesy, their image is courtesy of Daily Beast. This is reported in Politico. Y'all, this man was phenomenal. Robert Moses, a civil rights activist who was shot at and endangered, and he endured beatings and jailed while leading Black voter registration drives in American South during the 1960s, and later helped improve minority education and math. Y'all, he passed away. He was 86 years old. He was widely referred to as Bob, worked to dismantle segregation as a Mississippi field director of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, say that real fast, during the Civil Rights Movement, and was central to the 1964 Freedom Summer, in which hundreds of students went to the South to register to vote. You know, that speaks volumes to me. And I want us to start this week registering people to vote. I'll tell more about that on Wednesday. Y'all, baseball's Cleveland Indians to change their name to the Guardians following the 2021 season. So that too is happening. Y'all, so much news. Nancy Pelosi, boom, she ain't playing around. She now has 2 Republicans on her committee. The committee starts today with the whole January the 6th insurrection. This is from Adam Kinzinger, excuse me. He's a Republican. He says, I'm a Republican dedicated to conservative values, but I swore an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution. When duty calls, I will answer. And you know, Kevin McCarthy's coming after him like crazy. That's what's happening there. Y'all, for the win. I don't know if y'all seen this, but you need to go ahead and go to YouTube and Google this sister, Tiffany Cross. Bam, she gets the win today. Tiffany Cross of MSNBC. She was not having it with Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly went after Naomi Okasa. Megyn Kelly accused Naomi Okasa of not being genuine when the tennis star appeared on covers of multiple magazines after citing her mental health for pulling out of Wimbledon. Y'all, Megyn Kelly is just crazy, but Tiffany Cross got her. Here's some of the quotes from Tiffany Cross. Tiffany Cross told her, and she was talking, she called them all Karens, y'all. She called them all Karens. This girl's on fire. She goes, stop punching above your weight. She told Megyn Kelly, stop punching above your weight. She told Megyn Kelly, you keep asking for this smoke that you really don't want. Hello, somebody. She's like, look, I ain't playing with you. Girl, y'all need to understand. Tiffany Cross is like, I'm not playing with you. I'm going to read that quote again. She said, you keep asking for this smoke that you really don't want. Y'all, these Karens do keep asking for this smoke. They really don't want it. They really don't want it. Another one, she says, sit down. This is another quote of Tiffany Cross to Megyn Kelly. Sit down, be humble while our left strokes keep going viral. Oh, what? Go on, girl. She was letting her have it. Then she says, this was her final quote, and it was just priceless. She said, let the grown folks speak. She's talking about the black folks. And then she had an image of Vice President Kamala Harris and all these black women around the table. She goes on and says, you're not invited to this table. You don't have the range. I thought, go on, girl. She let her have it. She did. And then she went on to talk about the seriousness of mental health, the seriousness behind that, and why you would be bullying somebody, because she was bullying Naomi Osaka on her Twitter. Naomi Osaka had to block Megyn Kelly on her Twitter. And then after Naomi Osaka blocked Megyn Kelly put out a tweet dogging or trying to throw shade and dog Naomi Osaka, talking about she can't handle it. She already was honest and said that she has a mental health a situation that's going on. Why would you want to bully someone younger than you? I believe by 20 plus years younger than you. Why would you want to bully her? What's your point there, Megyn? I'm going to need you to sit down. I'm going to need you, Megyn Kelly, to take 1,000 seats. I'm going to need you, Megyn Kelly, to go and listen to the video of Tiffany Cross read you. She read you like a fine book, and then closed the book, put you down, and went on to the next conversation. Sit down, Megyn Kelly. Sit down. Sit down. All right, y'all, the inspirational message, and then I'm out of here. Y'all, I've been talking about Daniel. I'm still in Daniel, and I'm still back to Daniel chapter 6, Daniel, the whole lion dance piece. Now, I talked about Daniel last week. I focused on Daniel in that particular chapter. Today, I want to talk about those who were manipulating the king and causing, putting together a plan to trap Daniel. See, it's one thing to look at, yeah, Daniel survived and Daniel knows the Lord and Daniel is favored. That's great, and all those things are true. But I want to talk about the individual people who become so jealous and envious of others that even when you try to find things, if y'all read that chapter, y'all will see that the astrologers, the enchanters, the dividers, all of them, they were trying to find something on Daniel. They even say in the scripture, we couldn't find anything. So they made something up. They went to the king. They manipulated the king. And by the way, y'all, manipulation is a form of witchcraft. They manipulated the king and had him to put together an order only for 30 days because they knew it wasn't going to take that long for Daniel to go and pray in his room and for these things to happen. See, be very careful when you're trying to trap somebody else. Be very careful. Once you find, if you know that you have a jealousy or envious bone in your body, check that on the front end. Don't let that linger. That becomes very dangerous. Go ahead in the beginning and check that. Check that. If you find, oh, I'm a little jealous of this person. Oh, why do I have this thought? Oh, why do I want them to fail? Why do I want those things to happen? The moment that you identify that there's something not right, why do I feel this way about this person? It's time for you to get on your face before the Lord and check that thing on the front side. Because what they did, they conspired against him. They said, well, we can't find anything. Now, why wouldn't you want somebody to be all great? I don't get it. Why would you want to look for the negative in somebody in the first place? What is it about you? Hello, somebody. What is it about you that you cannot celebrate or salute someone else? Megyn Kelly, come on in the room for a moment. What is it about you? Was it that you've never been on Time magazine cover, on Glamour magazine cover, on Vogue cover, on Sports Illustrated cover? Is it because you have a desire to be on those covers that you decide to go after a teenager? Huh? Is that what it is? What is it about you? What is it that you're not feeling good about yourself that you went after somebody else? And see, right now, Megyn Kelly, people brought up the blackface thing. You know, they were quiet on that. People started bringing up things about you, about the white Santa Claus, about the white Jesus. All those things began to surface. They were down. No, people didn't forget, but they were quiet. They were down. They were going on about their business. You brought all this back onto you while you're trying to target somebody else. all of these negative things have come back on you. We didn't forget Megan. We didn't forget. So y'all, I want to share with you, be mindful. The moment you're like wanting to see somebody fail, you guys say, oh, where'd that come from? Let me check myself here. Where'd that come from? Why do I want this person to fail? What do they do to me? How can I turn this around and celebrate them? Yeah, that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Y'all, Daniel has all kinds of great things in there. I've been asking God, what do you want me to do with the book of Daniel? Where am I supposed to go with this? And what he is showing me is that I'm supposed to do some sort of training, some sort of coaching around this. So I'm going to put together this beta group. And if you have an interest, men or women, first I was just going to do women, you got that old stuff that women ministers, women pastors showing be pastoring. Well, that's a lie from the pit of hell. I got free from that this weekend. I got free from it just yesterday. I'm gonna be honest, completely honest with you. Guys, like, I didn't tell you just for women. Where'd you get that from? There's a lot of people that need this. There's more than women that watches your news in motion. What are you talking about, Gail? I ain't tell you that. See, that's the other thing we got to do. Y'all, we got to get rid of, we got to peel away all that old junk and just be free and live the life that God has called you to. So I'm going to start this beta group. Now, y'all, it's going to be in the afternoon. It's going to be around lunchtime from 12:30 to 1:30, really 12:30 to 1:15, 45 minutes. It's going to be for 5 weeks. We're going to really dig into this, looking at leadership, life, and longevity. And we're going to put together this group. So if you're interested in the group, inbox me. Y'all don't put it on the thread. Inbox me, and I'll get you the information of how I'm going to move forward. God has literally given me an entire book on the book of Daniel. I'm like, what am I doing with this? I have a whole journal, probably 120 pages filled, where I've handwritten everything from the book of Daniel. I hope y'all still reading it. All right, y'all. That's all I got for y'all today. I can go on and on. I'm so excited. I'm really sleepy. I'm really so sleepy. You have no idea how sleepy I am. I am exhausted. To my siblings, all right, y'all, don't forget, swimming comes on at 9:30 Eastern time. Have your cell phones charged. And to my brother, don't pause it, because we were trying to figure out why you were like always delayed, and we were shouting, and you were like, oh, the girl's coming up. Honey, she already won silver. So just stay on top of that, little Sprite. Can you do that? Y'all stay well. And remember, until tomorrow, don't forget tomorrow, you want to sign on. You want to sign on. Can you? Noel, I'll be calling you in like 5 minutes. Stay well, everybody. And remember, make some moves.